Welcome to this quick video on publish settings in Articulate Rise. So if you use Articulate Rise to create e-learning content, you'll know there's two types. There's a full course and then there's also microlearning. And there are some slight differences with the publish settings because you've got different types of courses there. Now I'm currently in a short piece of microlearning, which you may have seen in some of my previous videos. And if you have management or you are the course owner, then in the top right hand corner you will see publish as an option, and when you click on publish you have a couple of options there. So a learning management system is something that you or your company might use to host your learning on. Scores will be tracked, completion will be tracked, things like that, and most companies will use some sort of learning management system to host their e-learning. You can also publish off as a web, so you can stick it on a SharePoint site or something, and you can also create a PDF version of a course. Just remember, if you've got quite a significant course, that is going to be a very big document. There is also, with Articulate, there is their learning management system called Reach 360, but I'm going to select the learning management system because that's the one that I want to show you. And remember, I am in a microlearning piece, so you get less settings. So let's just have a quick look at these, what I've got set. And what's really great about Articulate Rise is when you come in to republish, it will remember the settings that you put in previously. So you can see the LMS there. I've got it set to SCORM 1.2. There are other options. If you don't know what your setting is, then absolutely speak to the admin team who manage your learning management system. You'll need to make sure you set the right one. And then you've got a reporting option for your microlearning. So you can either have passed, incomplete, or complete, incomplete. And that's just how it will present itself on your learning management system. Again, if you're not quite sure, speak to the team who look after the admin. What I also always do is I always include an exit microlearning link so people can close it down easy, because it can get a bit confusing when you get to the end of a piece of e-learning and you don't know what to do next. Do I close it down? Is it going to pick up my score? Am I going to have to re-go in and do it? So you've got an exit microlearning link there. You can hide the cover page on microlearning, and if I click on the more settings at the bottom, you can reset the learner progress. It does give you a bit more detail there. It's just if you want people to keep redoing it, it will reset it back to 0 when that person goes back in. I tend not to use it. It still works really nice as a resource once someone's completed it, but that completion is kept there and it's already 100%, so they can just go in and grab whichever section and whichever bit that they need to use as a resource. So some nice, really quick settings there for a microlearning. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to quickly open up this page in a full e-learning course in Articulate Rise to show you the differences. So this page is for a full course in Articulate Rise, which will have a number of lessons, might have a quiz. There's some slightly different ways that you can mark completion, which is why this screen looks a tiny little bit different. You've still got the learning management system option at the top. Again, if you're not quite sure, speak to your admin team. And then you've got a number of different ways of tracking. So you can track by course completion. You can track by using a quiz lesson, which I usually do for mine. And you can also track using a storyline block if you put storyline blocks into your courses. The reporting is slightly different because you have different ways of tracking. You've got a couple of other options to confirm the completion there. And again, that data will feed back to your learning management system. You'll notice you've got an exit course link, and I always turn that on. You've got a hide cover page. And if I go to more settings, again, you've got the reset learner progress. So you can make all those changes. Remember, it does remember what you've done last. If you need to recreate it, if you've made some changes and you want to republish, all those settings will be nicely in there for you. You can just go up to the top right hand corner and publish that SCORM file and then get that uploaded to your learning management system. So hopefully some nice quick top tips there. Please do like and subscribe and have a look at the rest of the videos in this channel.